Hello, my name is Richard Bowdler. I am a parent of 2 children at William Ransom Primary School in Hitchin, and I want to talk to you briefly about what we have been doing as a parent and school community over the last year and a half as relates to looking at the impact of smartphones and social media on young children. I work in artificial intelligence. I say that to say that I am very pro-tech. I think that technology used in an appropriate setting with the right guardrails and the right guidance is incredibly powerful. I'm not a Luddite, and that's not what this is about. So about a year and a half ago, 2 mums, their 8-year-old daughters, started asking them about whether they could have a smartphone, and the mums felt a bit funny about this. They messaged each other and started a WhatsApp group, and they posted about that, ironically, in a way, on social media, and a movement took off, and that is called the Smartphone Free Childhood Movement now. And it has hundreds of thousands of parents who are part of this nationwide conversation. And really the drive is for this movement is to create and invite parents to sign up to a pact. And that pact is voluntary, non-legally binding, and it is to agree to delay giving your child a smartphone until the age of 14, and to delay giving access to social media until the age of 16. It's worth saying that this has arisen out of reaction to a status quo in this country and lots of countries worldwide. Certainly here, where it is almost a rite of passage, where as a child gets to the age of secondary school, they are given a smartphone and off you go. There are obvious reasons for this. Parents want to be able to communicate with their children for practical reasons as well as for security reasons. That's what I would like as well, but there are alternatives to this. So first of all, there are alternatives to smartphones. We can still communicate with other people using non-smart devices. And in terms of tracking, if that is what you choose to do as a parent, then there are devices such as AirTags, should you want to know the location of a device that is associated with your child. So why I'm having this conversation and raising this with parents of primary school age children, in particular new reception parents, it is not too early to be thinking about this. In fact, it's easier to think about this now, earlier, ahead of secondary school, because it puts it on your radar, makes you conscious of it, and also shows, when you see the volume of parents in your child's year, which you can see on the Smartphone Free Childhood website, who start to sign up to the pact, that should give you confidence and encouragement to know that you are not alone, and that there are at least other parents who share a similar point of view to you. This is not a dogmatic approach. Really, certainly from my perspective, what we are talking about here is reminding parents that you are the parent and you have a say in the matter. You get to choose, hopefully, what your child gets exposed to and at what point. Certainly you have some level of control over the devices and then therefore the content that they are being exposed to. So it is not pushing an agenda, it is a reminder to parents that there is a choice. We don't have to be completely dictated to by technology companies who want devices and digital platforms in the hands of young people. We get to choose when that happens. So the other main concern or objection rolling forwards and looking at secondary school is that young children could feel like they are missing out, so having FOMO. With a growing number of parents and children who are on board with this approach, what we hope and what we're seeing is that, in fact, if children are on devices from a young age, they ultimately are the ones that are missing out. And by having a growing percentage of parents that are on board with this approach and this movement, you know that there are other parents in your child's year who feel the same way. So find them and know that your child will not be the one missing out. We're very lucky at William Ransom in that we have strong full support from the school leadership team. Where that's not the case in your school, that's okay. There undoubtedly will be other parents who do share this point of view. Please share this with them and share the accompanying video, which I'm going to lead into. So the video is a video put together by a charity called Nip in the Bud, who are a mental health charity. And one of the doctors, GPs, Susie Davis, in that is an advocate of the smartphone-free childhood movement. Look at that video, and then there will be a way, a signpost for a way for you to, if it is of interest, for how you can also sign the pact in your school, in your child's year, and please do, if it speaks to you, do also consider going out on a limb and sharing this with other parents in your school, in your school parents WhatsApp groups and beyond. Okay, thank you very much for your time and all the best.